Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Myself Harshit Kumar, and today we are going to solve the lead code question number 1672, Richest Customer Wealth. We are given an m into n integer grid accounts, where account ij is the amount of money the ith customer has in the jth bank. Return the wealth that the richest customer has. The customer wealth in the amount of the money they have in all their bank account. The richest customer in the customer that has the maximum wealth. So today, by this question, we are going to learn how to traverse in a 2D array, also known as matrix. So let's begin. We are given a matrix called account. Each row represents a customer. Each column represents the money that the customer has in a particular bank. For example, the example 1, where the customer 1 has 1, 2, 3, 4, which is equal to 6. With that, the customer 2 has 3, 2, 1, which is also equals to 6. By adding, both customers has the wealth of 6. So the richest customer wealth is 6. Let's think about how to find it. So to find the richest customer, we will need to calculate the wealth of each customer. For each row, calculate the sum of all the elements. Compare it with our current maximum wealth, updating the answer if needed. Let's start the coding part. So first, let's create a variable that will store the maximum wealth. So int max wealth, which will be equals to 0 for now. So now, so now let's start with the traverse part. So now we will traverse for each customer. So for int I equals to 0, I less than account accounts dot size I plus plus. Here's a mistake which I have rectified. Accounts dot size. Okay. So for each customer, we will need to calculate their total wealth. So we will let's create a variable wealth, which will be 0 for now. B. So now traversing all bank accounts of that customer. So we will have another for loop inside it. Int j equals to 0, j less than accounts I dot size and j plus plus. Okay. Now every amount to wealth. So here we will add the wealth. So here counts of every customer would be calculated. Okay, so after calculating the wealth of the current customer, we will compare it with the maximum wealth. If the if the wealth would be equal, sorry, maximum then greater than max wealth, be greater than max wealth, then max wealth will be equal to wealth. Max wealth will be equal to wealth. Now finally, we can return our max wealth. Now just Let's test the answer. Is it correct or not? So as we can see that all the three test cases are passed. Now let's submit the answer. So as you can see that the answer is correct. Now here the time complexity would be equals to O m into n because we have visited every element in the matrix once. With that the space complexity would be equal to O1 because we have only created a few variables. With that the problem teaches us a very important concept where you can see a matrix. Think about the rows and columns separately. If you understood the solution, make sure to like the video and thank you for watching the video.